Hey guys, Dave Santarelli here from the Santarelli Trading Exchange. Just wanted to go over a few things with you today, a day's recap. I was pretty busy today getting some stuff done with the website, but we made some trades in the morning, closed out some trades, very happy with the results of those. So this quick market sell-off, guys, is creating some really great trade opportunities. And if you're a TSC member or if you've been watching any of our videos, one of the three main types of chart patterns we trade are hook patterns. And as you can see, these large sell-offs these days, that's one of our prime candidates for a hook pattern. And what we're watching for now with these hook patterns is a base formation and then confirmation on the next day higher. So if we get that, that's going to be our entry. We have detailed entries and exits on those types of trades. So we're going to be looking at that. Like I said, with these types of sell-offs, these large bars, these large candles that you're seeing go lower here, once we get that base formation there, and then that next step of the hook pattern, that's going to be our entry. So how it works is we have the base of the hook, and then the next day we have that green candle. That's our confirmation. That's our entry signal. And like I said in the previous videos, we go up to that 50% of the retracement from the highs to the lows, and that's going to be our target area. So that's one thing. The next day, day's recap. If you guys remember yesterday, we bought some Home Depot calls ahead of Hurricane Michael. We closed those out this morning for some nice gains. Like I told you in yesterday's video, a lot of the members took some profits yesterday when the stock popped. I took my profits today, so that was a great trade. And then if you remember yesterday, we got the diamond put hedge. And yesterday we talked about hedging your positions. And this is a great concept for those that aren't familiar. Hedging your trades, guys. So like I said, if you're still bullish long-term and you have long-term calls, what you can do to take advantage of a situation like we're seeing this way is buying protective puts. And this is hedging yourself against your long calls, and you're buying puts and you're profiting as the market's going lower in the short term, and then as it rebounds in the longer term, you're buying and adding on to those long calls that you have for further out expiration. So this morning we locked in 161% gains on our diamond puts, and I'm sure you guys have seen the pictures that we shared. We shared the charts yesterday, and we talked about it in yesterday's video. So the Home Depot calls, we closed out for a nice gain today. And then the Costco chart we talked about yesterday, guys. If you remember, that was another chart on one of our hook pattern formations. And if you go into the trade room at the Santarelli Exchange, you'll see that we've been sharing the progression of the hook pattern on Costco. And it's a beautiful chart, a great hook pattern. If you remember when it was just bouncing off the base of the support, I said, guys, this is a possible Costco hook pattern trade setup. And what happened then, we seen the Costco form that base of the hook pattern, and then we got that next candle, that green candle that gave us our entry. That was our entry. You seen Costco was high in the green today, up over 2% at one time. It was a great trade. I'm very pleased with that trade, and we'll see where that goes. I think the profits are going to be in about 1 to 2 weeks for that, and we have the November 17th monthly expos for that. So that's working out great. Our Costco long, our diamond puts made money this morning, 161%. Our HD calls we bought 2 days ago. Like I said yesterday, most members closed those out yesterday for gains. I closed mine out today for a profit in the morning. That was another great trade. And now specifically what we're looking for, guys, is QQQ and DIA. If you guys remember, I go over in the trade room in detail every day that you need to be watching what the general market conditions are doing. If you're watching what the QQQs are doing and the DIA ETF, if you're watching what those are doing, you could get a general idea of what the stocks in those sectors are going to do. Okay, so as far as looking and charting the Qs and the Diamond ETF, you have to find your support, your resistance areas, and then you have to see, just like anything else, a bounce off of that support area, or if we break below it, that's time to enter some more puts. So what we're looking at right now, Qs is at right about 170, which is right around the current support area. Next support is 155 to 160 if we continued lower. I kind of liked what I seen today, especially with Tech. Tech had the worst sell-off in, I don't even know how long, but it's been quite some time since we've seen tech sell off the week like we've had this week. So tech did pretty well today. We've seen PayPal, Salesforce. Those are stocks that are your core stocks you want to start trading. And if you guys remember 3 days ago on Monday, I said watch for Salesforce. And now Salesforce is finally forming that hook pattern. If you guys see 3 days ago in this video, in the post we've been making, I've been sharing the Salesforce CRM chart. And you can see how it's come down, and each time it's retraced and bounced off that support area, you see a nice hook pattern forming. And that's what we're seeing in Salesforce, PayPal today. And now what we have to be on an eye for is Amazon, Google, PayPal, Salesforce. CRM has a base support right now of around 137 a share, and it could possibly get down to 130 is the lowest I could see that going. But Salesforce right now is at 141 a share and climbing off of that base support. So a green candle tomorrow is going to be a confirmed entry and long into Salesforce. That's a great trade. And like I said, guys, it's just as easy as watching these chart patterns, trading off of them. A lot of the members in the room today, one of them said they traded one of my channels and made like 100% return, which was great. And if you see a breakdown of those patterns, guys, that's when you start buying those puts. Just like when we have breakout momentum trades like I went over yesterday, this is the concept that people fail with. Okay, so they're used to a market that's climbing, 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 but they don't know how to trade a market that's falling. And it's the same as the breakout momentum, the second type of chart pattern that we trade at TSE. It's the same type of chart pattern, but what we're doing, instead of we're bouncing off, we're buying off the bounces of the 10, 20-day SMA, instead we're shorting, we're getting puts when it gets up to that 10, 20-day SMA, and then we're selling it at the bottom once it forms that base there. So it's easy to trade. We've done some protective hedging with some puts this week on diamond ETFs that just made us 161%. We took advantage of the hurricane with Hurricane Michael. We bought some HD calls that made a nice return. We closed those out. The Costco trade we're in is looking great. We're going to be entering into a Salesforce and possibly into tech. I want to see tech form that base support, and then I want to get that confirmation of that green candle before I start entering. So that's what we've been doing. If you guys go to the Santarelli Exchange right now, you can see that the developers were working on the website last night. We just added free charts to our website. All you have to do is click on the live trade room and scroll down to the bottom, and you'll see live charts. You can use any types of tools you want. Right now, we have the chart set up where TSE uses with the RSI, MACD, and SMAs. So it makes it simple for our students to follow along exactly what we're doing. And just the same with our charts. And all you have to do is plug in any ticker symbol into those charts, and you can make your own charts, and it's free. So if you guys would like, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit that bell to get notifications of whenever we post some live new content. And if you'd like to sign up, go to the SantarelliExchange.com and use promo code CHART, all capital letters, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Thanks, guys, and have a great night. God bless.